topic for today. I don't know, how about you? How you got into riding and motorcycles? I want to know what's your story. How did you get in? How did you get the it? You know, that moment that you went, yeah, I need a bike. That's cool. Because let's face it, I'm gonna say like a shade tree surgeon. Everybody got on motorcycles because, oh, they're cool. Just plain cool. There's no scientific explanation for it. And if you try to be a hipster about it and say, hey, it's for the heritage and the freedom, and blah, 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 that's bullshit. That's how I'll cut to the chase and admit it's because one day you saw a guy on a bike and you said to yourself, that dude is freaking cool. He's living the life. Oh, that's how we are. I'm not gonna lie about it. That's how. Which gets me on to my story. The day that I got the the shot that I got the enlightenment about bikes was super simple. I was going back to work after my dinner break, and at a very specific street corner that I'm going to show you, I was coming to this exact corner, and it was on the other side where the little Honda is, or the Beamer. Like I was going like this, and it was where the Beamer is. And I remember I looked at it and went, what is that? I saw a bike unlike anything I'd ever seen before at that time. I saw this beautiful Ducati Street Fighter S 1098. At the time I didn't know what it was, because I didn't know squab about bike, but I knew that was cool, because that was it was back in 2011 maybe, even earlier than that. I saw this. When I saw that and I started getting interested in motorcycles, it took me a while to get my license and everything together, because I was a chicken. But you got to remember that at that time, in that time period, the naked bike and super naked weren't really in Canada, at least. It's still quite like this, but back then it was worse because there was no naked. You either had an Harley, a big cruiser Harley, or what we call a bomb, a sports bike, or the old super sport. So there was no in between at that time. But when the naked got in, they started being really trendy. Like now, they're like every company has one. Just like the new Neo Retro stuff they're doing with the Truxton and Scramblers, and 2 years ago it was only like Triumph and Ducati that had those. Now everybody has a little Scrabbler bobber kind of stuff. Old is new, I guess. Yeah. So I remember when I saw the Ducati, I saw it come in and I didn't know what it was. It was all black. But I did notice the sticker in the tank that said Ducati. Even though I was not knowledgeable about motorcycles at that time, I knew like the basic brands. So I know that was a Ducati. So the next day, I went online, went on Ducati websites, and started looking at every single bike they had in every single color until I found it that looked just like what I saw, and I was like, yeah, that's a cool bike. Okay, it's a weird $20,000 bike, but it's cool. The Ducati Street Fighter S 1098 was my oh shit moment bike. It was the one that got me into riding. And what's yours? Some people are bikes because their father had a bike and granddad had a bike, and they were always around it. For me, no, nobody was into bikes. My father had one back when he was young, but as soon as he had kids, well, that was done. Do you have a bucket list of bikes. Like, I need to have one of those. I need to like try to ride one of those. I have a few, like the Ducati 1090S Street Fighter is one of those because it got me into bikes. It's an easy one, but except that one, I don't know. Like the Triumph Buxton R. Yeah, it's a cool bike. I love Cafe Racer, and that one is like, it has the really vintage look, but every modern convenience you can think about, like ABS, traction control, fuel injected. And it's a great bike all around. So it's a really good bike, and I sat on it once, and you know, it felt good. There we go, didn't feel too bad. The FZ was one of them, because when it got out, it was super heavy. Like a Japanese three-cylinder bike that was affordable compared to the Street Triple. So I bought it in the end. But yeah, bucket list. So the Triumph Buxton R is one of them. The Ducati Street Fighter 1098 is one of them. And last one, I'm not really sure, but I would love to at least try it one day. I'd love to try an R1. You know, that's the thing with me. When I began riding, I wasn't into looking at sports bikes, like super sports. I was like, yeah, they're cool, but their ergonomics are bad. Plates are like super expensive in Quebec, and I don't like the look. The more I got into bikes and started looking at bikes and see what's cool and develop my taste, the more I look at the sports bike, the sexier they become. And the new R1, anybody who follows me on Moto Amino knows I am a big fan of the new look. I think it's really the first to go like LEDs, full modern stuff, and make it look like, you know, this is the modern bike. LEDs are great. They're small lights. They can be put anywhere. You can shape them however you want. Overall, it's a great product. And the R1 is it's not a secret for anybody. I'm a fanboy for Yamaha. I have a soft spot for them. I don't know. I like their product, how they look, how they ride. But still, I would like to try other stuff. Maybe what is it? Like a Gixxer R750. I would like to try one of the first longest history of metal sports bike ever. You know, the Gixxer has a long history there with Suzuki. And oh yeah, the Aprilia RSV4. Like this one is more for the sound than anything else. Funerals, I'm gonna keep it down. Sorry for your loss. I need to keep the noise level down, out of respect. Like, I love the sound of the V4 of the Aprilias. When a good exhaust, it sounds like a Formula 1. It sounds like a beast. It's going to be like, I don't know why I'm thinking about next bike. I love this bike. I'm going to keep it for a long time. But like, next bike, Triumph Buxton R would be a likely candidate, and the Aprilia well, the RSV4 naked version, you know, with handlebars and cheaper insurance. You know which one I'm talking about. I believe Kischardio did a test ride on one, and it seems like a really good bike. It was one of his top two. It was either the Aprilia or the FZ10. Boy, the FZ10 looks like a lot of fun. Check out his channel, Kischardio. I'm going to put a link in the description. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. Kischardio? Don't be mad. Please don't be mad at me. I'm your boy. I'm a fan. I just don't know how to say your name. And I'm not going to be mad if you don't even know mine. Is that a Hellcat? No, it's a Scat Pack. It's a cool cars. A new generation of muscle cars. What a time to be alive. Like Hellcat, you can get a brand new car from the dealership with a warranty for 700 horsepower, and it's gonna work fine. You don't have to go Diane-tune and get it fixed and go to your tuner and all. No, dealership gives you the key and you're good to go. It's insane. You know, when it was in the shop, I was talking to a few guys, and when I had the bill, like it was like $4 grand fix everything, and on the retail market, the FZ09 is like worth like six, maybe 7 tops. I believe it's more like six. So one day a guy told me, oh, maybe they're gonna scrap it. I was like, no. He was like, why not, dude? They're gonna give you a brand new one. And I told him, I don't want a brand new one. I want this one back, because this is my first bike. It's my first love of a bike. I love the 2-cylinder sound. I love how it rides. I love the flames and the burbles. I was really sad to even think about the idea of Z being totaled and scrapped. Thank God they did not. Yeah. Thank you about being here with me. I'll end this vlog with this beautiful view on the side of well, waterfront. Be careful, ride safe. Have a nice day, people. Is that an Evo? Wow. Like behind the normal lens of the Evo. Hello guys. Hello. Oh, okay. Okay. Kawasaki guys being snobbed to a Yum. Well. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of you, son. I give you the hello, the peace. This is a declaration of war. That's all, folks. I'm not mad. You too. Fuck you, man. Nobody gave me the respect back today. What's going on, people? What is in the air? It's green. Go. God. City driving. I hate that. Come on, Tempest 101. I gotta go. I need to roll. What the fuck? Oh, because one retard is in the wrong lane, or what? Fuck, man. Like that. What the fuck's going on? Hello, bike. Why? All that for nothing. Yay. It's hot. Well, excuse me, motherfucker. I don't like this roundabout. Nobody does. And other people here don't know how it works. Like this old fuck. I see you people. You see my channel. You've been watching my videos. And nobody is subscribing. Why? Why though? Why? I'm messing with you. I'm not mad. I don't know if he thought I was angry at him or something. Oh, it was this. He was being nice and moving out of the way for Juan.